Good morning to you. Cloudy skies and light rain throughout the area as we continue to watch these storms and showers move through our area once again. It'll be hot and sticky later on today. Your full forecast will be coming up here in just a few moments as well. Oh, okay. Do you live with someone who casually critiques your dietary choices? Where you have someone in your family like that, Tracy?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about artificial intelligence?
Yeah, I'm beginning to think the phone is cursing me.
Researchers in Canada are now working on a new AI that can identify different foods. So it can watch what you eat and shame you for it.
No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that.
That's the last thing I need is my Alexa talking back to me. All right.
Ryan, don't eat that. That's bad for you.
Put that down. Stop that. Don't swallow that. It's going to stay in your stomach for 7 years.
Did you know that if you touch that, Brian, it can do serious damage to your insides? Remember, try to moderate. Moderation is much better.
Take one bite. Cha-ching, plus 10 pounds. Congratulations, your new goal for the day.
Where'd you go?
So once this gets underway, they're going to use cameras to track what you eat. So someday soon, Alexa might be watching you open up that bag of chips and say, "Are you sure you really want to do that? You've already consumed too many calories today."
Don't do that. No.
No.
Shut
up, Alexa.
No.
It's Nate Smith and Bulletproof 101.7 KSAM, your hometown radio station. Carlos with you on the midday show. Your Southeast Texas weather forecast is coming right up. Also got some Thomas Rhett and Justin Moore around the corner as well. Well, people online are talking about the most underrated skills that everyone should learn, and they got some good ones on here, and here are the top 10. Starting at number 10, how to tell an interesting story. Number 9, how to safely operate a firearm. Number 8, how to read a nutrition label. Number 7, spelling. It's more underrated now because our devices automatically clean things up. Number 6, underrated skill, sewing. Number 5, how to unclog a toilet and how not to clog a toilet in the first place. Go when you need to go. Number 4, basic home and car maintenance. Number 3, cooking. Not only is it healthier, but you save a lot of money as well. Number 2, underrated skill, how to swim, not just for exercise or recreation, but also as a life skill. And the number 1 most underrated skill that everyone should learn, first aid, including life-saving basics like CPR and the Heimlich maneuver. Some people even took this a little more broadly, suggesting skills like learning how to say no, being patient, and the ability to spot and avoid toxic people. Yeah, the learning how to say no one, that hits a little hard with me. Because boy, do I say yes a lot. Shania Twain, any man of mine on KSAM. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Your Southeast Texas weather forecast is coming right up. Trisha Yearwood and Mike Reed right around the corner. As always, playing the best of the 90s country. All right, time for your third and final food story of the day. This one's more of a drink story. I briefly talked about this with Brian on the KSAM Wake Up Morning Show this morning when I came in for sports. But throughout a chunk of the 20th century, we were in the midst of the Cola Wars. Well, not we, I wasn't around, but a lot of you may have remembered those. Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Well, Coca-Cola's been the clear leader in market share for decades, and Pepsi's been the clear runner-up, but that's no longer the case. Dr. Pepper, that's right, that sweet Texas tea, if you will, has swooped in and taken the title as America's number 2 soft drink. There's 2 reasons for that. The steady decline of Pepsi over the past 20 years, and the increased popularity of Dr. Pepper, partially thanks to TikTok and Gen Z. All the way back in 2004, Dr. Pepper was tied with Sprite in 6th place. In fact, in terms of market share, Sprite is also set to surpass Pepsi in the next few years, as it is trending up. You know, Dr. Pepper's also released a lot of new flavors lately. I've been seeing, I've loved the cream soda, Dr. Pepper. It's just so good. And, of course, I've always loved cherry Dr. Pepper. Granted, I've been drinking the zero sugar versions of that as I am trying to lose a little weight. But I still need my soda fix every now and then. But I don't know. I haven't gotten on the train of the strawberries and cream just yet. I haven't tried it. I tried the coconut one. Wasn't a fan. So I guess I'll have to try the strawberries and cream one now, I guess.
Chase Matthew on your hometown radio station, 101.7 KSAM. Good afternoon. I'm Big Glenn Edwards. Your forecast is coming right up. Now, I'm certain you've probably been asked this, or you've asked this of someone at some point. Do you know of any good mechanics? Now, someone polled 2,000 Americans, and the overwhelming answer was no. Really? Yeah, so they asked about all kinds of occupations, where to find somebody good and stick with them, of course. Now, 19% of us have a good mechanic that we would highly recommend, but only 19%. While 16% said the very same thing about their vet, and I've got a really great veterinarian, and I won't mention his name on the air, but, he works for me. And of course, then 13% of people say they would recommend their therapist. Now, the poll also found out that we spend an average of 15 minutes looking at online reviews before we settle on someone. So listen to this, okay? We tend to look at good reviews more than bad, but both matter, of course. And if someone sees less than 3 stars, we don't even bother. That's right. As far as a good mechanic, I know of a good one. Matter of fact, I know of 2. I'm not going to say on the air, but again, once you find those people, you want to stick with them. That is absolutely right.
Chris Young on 101.7 KSAM, playing today's best country and all of your favorites. All right. So, as a business, especially in a college town like Huntsville is, businesses will do anything to be popular with, the 20-year-olds, the early 20s, mid-20s, late 20s, any of it. But one place out in the Midwest is actually going viral for not letting those 20-something-year-olds in the door at all. I don't know if you've heard of it. It has made quite the rounds, I will say. It's a new upscale Caribbean restaurant in Missouri called Bliss, and it has an interesting policy. They've set an age restriction, which requires male guests to be at least 35 and women to be 30 during prime hours. They do card at the door, and people in their 20s will be kept out. The owner admits they've been getting a little backlash, but it's cool. They're sticking with their policy anyways, no matter what. And they said that they are very strict about said policy, because young people have been trying to sneak by and post about it on social media. The manager says Bliss is just something for older people. Have a happy hour, come have some good food, not have to worry about some of the young folks who bring some of that drama. The owner adds, we want to ensure a mature, sophisticated, and safe dining environment for everyone. Yeah, I understand it. I'm just surprised that somebody actually put an age limit on something like that, on a restaurant experience. But it's your business. Do what you want with it,